Hey everybody, Mungo Dark Matter here, and welcome to Dark Matters. Today on Dark Matters, I'm going to do another live stream. It's a seed showcase, and the seed showcase is on the seed Forrester, with a capital Forrester. And let's get started here. I've already put a beacon down and got my materials all set, so we can go exploring. I'm gonna look around slightly, and I'm not gonna fly right off at first. I'm gonna walk around this to show you what this is like, really. There are a whole bunch of islands out there. Get this out of the way. We've got some pigs up here, and some grass. And this is a really cool map, but we are on an island, as you can see. And we've got some trees here, and we've got some pigs. So this would actually be pretty fun to do a survival game on, because it'd be kind of a challenge. The other thing you could do is also, particularly in creative mode, it'd be harder to do in survival mode. You could make railroads and bridges to these different islands and connect them together. That'd be kind of fun. So that's just like one thing I'm thinking would be really great. This is July 31st. I might have to include this in my best of seeds for July. I really like this. I like being in a group of islands. And I like the fact there's enough on this island to survive, but it would be a challenge. Like I said, for example, I would knock down this long grass until I found some seeds and plant some wheat, and then I would try to breed these pigs. But I would be careful about kind of gobbling up all the pigs at once, because you need at least 2 to breed them, so I'd be kind of careful. Alright, so anyway, that's this little island here. Let's take off and take a look at it, actually. And there's an island. There's our beacon over there. That's the spawn spot for this map. So if you create this map, you would spawn right where that beacon is. But let's just take a look at this. Islands everywhere. I don't see mainland. I have no idea which way to go. I want to go over there to see that. Let's see what the good old Ender Eye tells us about. It says we should go in that direction. Well, that's a bigger island over there, actually. I'm going to wander around these islands a little bit, because I'm just curious about them. That looks like it could be mainland if we got closer, but it may just be a big island. I don't see any animals on this. Oh, here's some pigs over on this island. This is a nice set of islands you could build on. I'm actually kind of surprised at this map. It just goes to show you you can use all sorts of words as a seed to create on Minecraft, but you never know what you're going to get. I mean, I have Forrester as the word to create this map, but it's all islands, which is pretty cool. This island these look like desert islands. Or maybe they're just all sand. I don't see any structures on any of these islands. Now, I have run into a few islands, or a few maps with a bunch of islands on them, or even that started out on islands. But there still was mainland somewhere. And maybe we've hit it right here. This is kind of interesting. This looks to be an island as well, and there's like a lake in the middle of it. This is a big island, though. Wow, this is pretty wild. Pretty wild map. Yeah, this would be cool for survival or for creative mode, I think. Look at this little island here. It just has like some grass there. But you know, even if you landed, even if you... Oh, cool. Even if you started out on this island, you have some long grass, you could grow some wheat. Although you might take too long for the wheat to grow initially. And here's an ocean monument, which is not a big surprise considering this is a lot of ocean around here. This is really dark down here. Oh, it looks like the sun is setting. Some ocean guardians there. This seems to be, we're inside the ocean monument now. Or I think we are. Oh, perhaps we're not. Looks kind of like we are. Yes, we are. All right. Yeah, this is inside the ocean monument. It sure is hard to see in here. Even with these lights. It's very murky. All right. So we can go back up some. I think we're heading up for the surface, maybe? Or not? Oh, no, I guess we were stuck down there. It's actually easier to see the ocean monument from above the ocean. I don't remember them being that dark way back when I first went in one. Alright, so that's the ocean monument that's around here, so that's pretty cool. What else is around? Oh, let's look for the... Let's see if we can head towards the direction of the stronghold. Looks like we have more islands here. It looks like we might be going towards the mainland. Possibly. At this point. Yeah, I think we are maybe heading towards the mainland. There's still a lot of little islands out here as we're heading towards what possibly may be the mainland. Although, I don't even know if this map might not really have a mainland or larger landmass. It might only be islands. Although it looks like we are hitting the mainland now. Really cool map, though. Very cool. It would have been cool to see like a village on one of those islands. But I don't know if villages spawn on islands. Or if there's enough room for them to. I think in theory they could. But it's a matter of probability, I guess. And speaking of villages, we're coming to one right here. Which is pretty cool. It looks a little unusual. At least from here it does. Looks they're mostly smaller buildings in this village. Usually there's more of a variety. We got some horses nearby too, which is pretty cool. Alright, nice village. I guess we should get back to looking for that stronghold. And it looks like we passed by it. Looks like a birch forest here. Cool cliffs and a waterfall over there. I'm going to try to stay the course unless I see something really very interesting. And try to find the stronghold as opposed to diverting off. Looks like some sheep there. And some cows over here. It's interesting, in a place where we actually... There's a lot of water around and a lot of islands. In the place where we spawned, it looks like... the stronghold is under land instead of the water. A lot of times I found they're underwater. This is near the water, but it's not the actual entrance or the actual place where the Ender Eye is pointing is on solid ground, at least. We get out a torch here. Ah, here we go. We are right down, if we hit through here, we're actually in the edge of the wall. So we've found the stronghold. That was pretty easy that time. If you never found a stronghold before, never looked for one before, don't get discouraged. A lot of times they're much harder to find than this. You'll be in the area, but you might have to dig around to find the entrance to them. Plus they tend to split up a bunch. I think. Oh, that's the library. Usually the, I believe... Usually the library is somewhere near wow, no floor in this library. Usually it's near... May want to knock these cobwebs out of the way, makes it easier to walk. They will try to hang you out. Usually... Can I fly? Yeah. Usually, the stronghold is kind of near the library, or it's supposed to be, I believe. This is kind of dangerous to explore if it were survival mode, because there is no floor, so you'd have to build one maybe to get through there. Oh, speak of the devil, I said the ender portal is usually near the... I think I said that. I might have said something else. The end portal is usually near a library, and here it is right next to it. So it's not always right there, and sometimes it's harder to find. There are no ender eyes in this, so it is. You need a bunch of ender eyes to get in there. You need all of them, in fact. Of course, we have unlimited Eye of Ender right here because we're in creative mode, so we could create that. In fact, well, maybe not. In fact, if we do that, now let's actually just go straight up from here. Let's just get out of here. Oh, slipped there. Now, this would be a cavity right here. Alright, there we go. We're out of here. Alright, now let's get our compass. And what way is back to our spawn point? Let's head back to the spawn point. So this is a really cool map. A lot of islands on here. It would, like I said, be interesting for creative mode, but also be really kind of fun and challenging for survival mode. Particularly because you'd have to create, you know, kind of a base out on one of the islands and, you know, maybe do some farming and then, you know, build boats to get to the mainland. Or you could even slowly work on maybe making some railways. There's another ocean monument. That looks like a different one than before. So there's some ocean monuments on here you can explore as well, which is pretty cool. And if you, what you could do is you could do kind of a mixed thing where you did part of, you know, the game you were playing in creative and part in survival mode. So you could, like if you wanted to create railroads on here, it'd be really easy to do in creative mode because you have unlimited rails and blocks to build bridges between the islands and stuff. That would be kind of fun in creative mode, and kind of challenging too to kind of build a railway system between the islands and then to the mainland. And it could be kind of cool. Definitely kind of cool. But it could also be very cool to do this in survival mode, like I said. What would your strategy be? You're out on an island. You know, you spawn on an initial island. Would you go to a nearby island that was better? Would you start on the initial island you were on, try to farm some stuff, and then kind of move and explore the other islands? Any of those things are possibilities on this map, so I have to give it some pretty high ratings here. And really, oh, there's my beacon right there. So we're heading back to the island here, the starting point. Alright, so that's a very cool seed. It looks like it'd be really fun to explore in creative or survival mode. Got some pigs on this island, got some grass so you could grow some wheat. Alright, actually let me get up here where we can see some other islands where it's a little more cool. Alright, so that's it for this Siege Showcase. Thank you for joining me, or thank you for watching this at a later date after the live stream. I'm Mungo Dark Matter, and this has been Dark Matters. And whatever you do, enjoy playing Minecraft.